just making up stuff.
So David Gregory, it's very exciting. David Gregory, Joe Biden makes news. The administration, the president, now supports gay marriage. How exciting, right?
Yeah, they spent a lot of time afterward trying to walk that back. At first saying that the vice president was speaking for himself, and then saying that he was totally consistent with President Obama. This was newsworthy. Why? Because this administration appears poised to change its position on same-sex marriage. The president has said before that his views were evolving. The vice president and the president both opposed to same-sex marriage when they campaigned in 2008. I don't know how you interpret what the vice president said yesterday other than the fact that he has evolved, that his position has changed. There is this expectation, as you know, Joe, that if the president gets a second term, he's going to change his position on gay marriage. And whether they think that's something that can be done beforehand, whether they just want to leave it to the states is not entirely clear. But this is farther than Vice President Biden has ever gone on this issue.
Chuck, Todd, a guy's 50 years old. He's still, quote, evolving. I mean, Mitt Romney and Barack Obama evolving at a late stage in their life.
You know, it's interesting. There's a story apparently very recently. Joe Biden went to a fundraiser at the home of a gay couple with little kids. And I'm told it moved him in a way that it was sort of more real world.
What, is that the first time he's ever been around a gay couple?
No, not the first time he's been around a gay couple, but seeing
oh my gosh, they did not eat the child's head.
No,
maybe
seeing the entire family setting. Look, I'm just telling you my understanding of part of the evolution.
Is this the story they've cooked up to explain the evolution?
You know, with Joe Biden, there's something about it that rings more true to me than I think.
No, I mean, I just hear the story, and I wonder if Joe Biden and the White House thought that, like, gay couples ate babies.
No.
What's so shocking about, oh, I saw a gay couple, and they were respectful to their child. Well, who hasn't seen that?
You tend to pare things down.
No, you know what? They're cooking up a story to try to figure out how to get them to evolve.
I think this is Biden being Biden.
Dude, this is insanity. Why is the press letting them get away with this?
This is Biden being Biden.
Okay, well, let's talk about Obama being Obama. Why is the press letting Barack Obama get away with, well, I'm not for gay marriage,
and this is why they're so sensitive to this. Joe, this is why they're so sensitive to Biden doing this, because, number one, gay money in this election has replaced Wall Street money. It has been, the gay community has put in money in a way. This president's a very, very important part of the fundraising operation.
Why don't they just give it to Dick Cheney? Because Dick Cheney supports gay marriage. And he'll come out and say he supports gay marriage.
Chuck, please.
The second part of this is I think that they are sensitive to the fact that here they've done everything when it comes to marriage, saying they don't want to take away anybody's rights that already have them. But they don't like the idea that it brings attention to what you're just saying. What Biden has done is brought attention to the fact that the president's not, quote, not there yet.
When's the president going to be as courageous as Dick Cheney?
It is.
It's the Cheney test.
It's an interesting question.
Supports gay marriage.
Why? I don't understand.
Dick Cheney actually said this in a vice presidential debate 5 years, 6, 7 years ago.
You know, he's been asked this question at multiple press conferences.
Okay,
and what I keep being told,
this is too fun.
What I keep being told is he's not going to ever announce his change in his position at a press conference. Well, that he'll do it at a more appropriate venue.
And David Gregory's not going to do this because of Virginia and North Carolina.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's a lot of supporters of the president who think this is too cute by half, who see this evolution. And I'm a little closer to you on this, Joe, in that I agree with Chuck. I do not think that the vice president was prepared to change administration policy on this, even though he may speak his mind more than the campaign would like. I don't think that's what this was. But I think when you have them so close and frankly wanting to change their position, you know, you have the HUD Secretary Sean Donovan who said that he's on record supporting same-sex marriage. I think that they are moving this closer and closer to the edge, that things like this are going to happen, that they are going to find these opportunities where they are much more forward-leaning, and it's very difficult to walk back. So I don't know how they ultimately choreograph this, but again, the expectation is if they get into a second term, that's when it will be done. And then a lot of supporters are looking at that as much too calculating.
I think they do it now. I'll be honest. I think this episode sort of forces the conversation. I think they do it.
So you think they'll be
before the convention.
As forward-leaning as, say, Dick Cheney?
Oh, Lord. All right, we're going to get to Senator White.
David Gregory, thank you so much. Causing problems once again
Great show
on Sunday.
yesterday.
It's Sunday. It's Meet the Press.
Fantastic.
Great show.